I had to try to figure out whether or not I was going to make this into a dub over or let it just play music and show you captions the entire way. This is our typical morning. I usually wake up, make my coffee, watch YouTube or listen to a podcast, and then I start making my coffee and get ready for starting the day. My camera, unfortunately, out of focus here. And then I decide that what I'm going to make for their lunches or if they're going to have school lunch. Usually the night before they tell me who wants to have a home lunch and who wants to eat the school lunch. You guys will have to let me know in the comments whether you appreciate just watching it with captions or having a voiceover while I make my coffees or do my cooking videos. We were unfortunately halfway sick in this house on this day, so I only got to make 2 lunches for the children. But first, coffee. I made wonton soup for the kids to bring to school, so I added 1 billion cube of chicken stock, and then I tried to add 2 tablespoons of onions there, but I had to set the camera down. And then I got it to boiling so that I could add the wonton wraps. There's the wonton wraps, and they are now going to be cooked. And once they're cooked thoroughly, then it'll be time to add them to the thermos. Adding them to the thermos, it's a hot thermos because of the boiling water previously. I add the wonton wraps first, and then I added the broth. Now, this child particularly does not like onions, so I made sure not to pour those in. And then I added green onions, spring onions, to the top of it, fresh, and closed the thermos and showed that this child has a spoon. Now I'm going to make the actual main meal. Here's 2 carrots that have been washed and an organic cucumber. And now I'm going to add my cup of rice. And I didn't show it, but I also washed the rice and added 2 cups of water so that the rice will cook. I started the stove and then covered it to cook the rice. Here's the cucumber and the carrots all chopped up and ready to be put into the wraps. And on this day I decided to make tuna. And I struggled getting the tuna out of the can because I only have one hand. I'm holding the camera with the other hand, so I decided to use a spoon and get that all out. And then I added to the tuna yum yum sauce. Just a dash, enough to make it tasty. And then I mixed it in well. And then on the rice, I added rice vinegar. And then I also added a little bit of sesame seeds. And here is me adding the sesame seeds, and then I mix them all together into the pot gently because I don't want to scrape my pot. Then I added all this to seaweed wraps. and I folded them. And the kids like these Asian funnel cakes that we can get from our local store. And in this box, I also put a Junkless bar in there and some Hello Kitty marshmallow balls that I had. And here is the complete lunch for this child.
Oh, try again. You were so close. Oh,